Hey guys, this video is going to look a little different because I'm not going to write a whole bunch of math and stuff. I just want to give you a heads up about the unemployment rates. The unemployment rate that I talked about in the last video is really specific. When I say the number of unemployed people divided by the number of people in the labor force times 100, there's a lot of very specific information in that. And it doesn't tell the whole story about the economy. It doesn't tell about people with part-time jobs who want better jobs. It doesn't tell the difference between people who've been unemployed for a day versus people who've been unemployed for months. There's a lot of stuff left out. And so this video is just to alert you that there are other measures. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics, when they collect the data via survey for the unemployment numbers, they collect more data than just what they need to give us the standard unemployment number. They'll ask you if you have a job. If no, when did you lose your job? Are you searching for a job? How long have you been searching for a job? Is your current job part-time or full-time? If it's part-time, is that because you only want a part-time job or did you wish it was a full-time job? They'll ask all kinds of labor questions. And from those labor questions, they create 6 different measures of labor underutilization. And so I'm going to show you a graph, which is going to show those 6 measures. And they're all correlated. They all go up and down together. They're measuring similar things, but they all have different levels. And I'm going to show you the differences in how they're measured. I'm not going to go into a ton of explicit detail. I just want you to be aware there are other options. So go ahead and check it out. So here we are on this graph. And this graph is showing 6 different measures of unemployment. And one thing you'll see is that they all tell a similar story. They all go up together, they all go down together. Maybe at slightly different rates, but they all tell the same kind of thing. Here in this big blue bar is the 2008-9 recession. And we see all these numbers and they're all going up no matter which way we measure it. And we have our 10 years of growth. And then we have the huge spike thanks to the craziness of COVID-19. So what are these measures? We have a number system by each of them. U3 is our official unemployment statistic. That's the number of people unemployed divided by the labor force. U2 and U1 are more strict than U3. They count even fewer people as unemployed. And U4, 5, and 6 are all counting more and more people as unemployed. So let's take a look at some of these specific definitions. Let's start at U3 because that's the official one. Total unemployed as a percent of the civilian labor force. This is the official number. Let's move up. U2. It includes job losers and persons who completed temporary jobs. U1. You have to be unemployed 15 weeks or longer for it to count. And let's look at how these numbers stack up. No matter what quarter we're in, the U3 has a higher unemployment rate than the U1 and U2. Why? Because it counts more people as being unemployed. Now let's look at 4, 5, and 6. 4 as discouraged workers, which are people who recently gave up on job searching. 5 includes all them and the discouraged workers, plus marginally attached workers as a percent of the labor force. 6 is the total unemployed, plus all these marginal attacked people, plus part-time workers for economic reasons, meaning people who have a part-time job, not because they want it, but because that's all they could find. And so we see that these are all telling different stories. None of them is wrong, but they just tell different stories. And as I mentioned before, they're all very correlated. Government policymakers could track any one of these and still make the same kind of judgments. You see them all, any of them rising, that's probably a recession. You see them falling, that's probably good times. But it does help us to see that there are different ways we can look at this. The unemployment definition is very specific. And so wanting to add in marginally attached workers or people who are stuck in part-time crap jobs because they have no other choice, that's relevant too. And so we track all the information. U3 is the official one, but it's still interesting to think about all of them. So anyway, I hope this is helpful for you. If not, oh well. Maybe I'll do better next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck and happy econing.